Here everybody, this is just a really quick video to answer a question that's been posted on the Power Apps subreddit, and this is where a user is asking about patching a choice field dynamically for Dataverse choices. So in this scenario they've got two tables, A and B, and they both have choice fields which are mapped to the same global choice. So what I've got here is I've got those tables reflected, so I've just created an alpha table and a Bravo table alongside a global choice. Now both of these tables have a column for that global choice, and the alpha table has a lookup to the Bravo table to define a relationship between them. So what we can do, I've thrown together a very simple app here, and so this is just a table with all of the records in the alphas table, and when we select one of these we're setting a variable which is then populating the alpha name, so CurrentItem.Name. And then here we've got CurrentItem.GlobalChoice as the default choice in this dropdown. And if we go and look at the items property in here, so this is just showing us all of the choices from that global choice that I defined. Then underneath we've just got a read-only display where we're getting the name and the choice value from the associated Bravo record. And we're doing that by going for current item, so the alpha record, getting the Bravo relationship, and then the name. And same here for the global choice. So what we want to have happen is when we choose this record and we say, hey, I want this to be C, first we obviously want to update the alpha record to be C, but we also want to update the Bravo record. So to set these with a patch statement, we're going to start writing patch. What are we going to patch? We're going to patch the alphas table. What record are we going to patch? We're going to patch our current item. And so that's the variable that we've got set. And then what are we going to update? So we're going to update global choice. And what are we going to set it to? So if we click on here, we can see that this field is called drpAlphaChoice. So I can choose that. So I want to map it to that drop down, and I want the selected item from that drop down, and then importantly I want the value of that selection. And what that value is getting, if we jump back into here where we can see it better and have a look at that choice, within Dataverse all choice fields have a label which is the display to the user, and then they have the value, and the value is what is actually stored in the database. So we're basically telling it to update with this value here. Done that, we'll close it out. So there's our code for updating the alpha table, and we can run that. So I'll go, hey, I want this to be F, and we can see it changed to F. We can change it back to A, it changes to A. Nice and easy. And to get it to do the Bravo table as well, pretty straightforward. So we'll just expand this. So I'm just going to select this. Handy shortcut, Alt-Shift-Down. We'll just copy an entire line. And so this time I want to patch the Bravos table. To know which record, the current item, which again is the reference to the alpha table, CurrentItem.Bravo. So that will get me the related Bravo record. And then because this is a global choice field where it's the exact same values and the exact same labels across multiple tables, I can leave this exactly the same. Now, just for display purposes, so it's a bit clearer, I'm also just going to refresh those two data sources as well. Whether you do this or not will depend on how your app works, but I'm just doing this now, so it's a bit easier to see. So now, if I want to change this one, maybe I'll change it to C, update my records, and my Bravo has changed to C as well. Go to B, update my record, and it's changed. So now they're in sync. So anytime within this Canvas app, when I do this, change this one, it's always going to update the one down here as well. So we'll just hit format text here just to get a clearer look. So patching choice fields, again, fairly simple. As with any patch, you want your data source, what table am I updating, what record within that data source am I updating, and then to define the values for any choice fields, you need to pass in the selected value of your drop downs. Hope that helps. Have a great day.